about your mother that you might not like. Her last Facebook post got 2 likes. What? Said your bark was loud, but your bite wasn't vicious. I was watching a video. Oh, fuck. How many pages are we at there? 72. Are we on? Major fucking hassle was chapter 7. I love that nickname. This one's on me. So yeah, I think we're up to chapter 74. Something to call 911. Yeah, good luck. Chapter 74, The Lost Boys. We only have 13 chapters left. God damn. And we are at 565 out of 679 pages. God. Here's the problemo. Most likely, we're going to have to add some other chapters to this guy. God. Channel's just been decimated by... Oh, we should be at 74 out of whatever chapters. Yeah, people are discussing moving the show off of FNet, and I don't want to, because we've been on FNet for like a long time, and it's a little bit traditional for us to hang out on FNet, but at the same time, FNet is fucking falling apart, man. You know, like it's tough, but. Hold up. Let me get to the Twitch writing network. Cool. Taking viewer suggestions. All right, and then we have there. I paused my 2020 compilation of best funny 2020 vines for this. Well done, Spathy Wall. I'm glad you're here. Chapter's always a little bit better. If you, I think honestly, at the end of this, people are going to be able to look and be like, "Oh, it's a Spathy chapter," because it's not as fucked up, or they would be. All right, so Johnny Moon, yeah, welcome to the chat right there. So this is, my name is Zak Zyz. This is my novel Lemon Maybe and the Electric Lady. This is my 10th novel. I've been working on this for roughly like 10 years. Hold on, let me find the truth of that. The first title for this piece was called The Invisible Man, but then I found out that a black dude had beat me to it. It's a bummer. Survival mode in progress in ink. Huh. Well, it looks like it can only be 5 years old, because the first mention I see of it in my... Oh, you know why? It's because I was using a different email box back then. What just happened on Streamlabs? I think somebody just subscribed. But shoutouts to any kind of subscription right there. Yeah, I've been writing a long time. I got a lot of books. Got a lot of enemies. You know what? Hold on. Let's see if I can get into... I can't tell if our Streamlabs account would be with Twitch or with this. So here we go. Where's our dashboard? Okay, so Johnny Moon just subscribed. Yeah, I don't know where you came to us from. Whether it be the... probably the writer's Discord or whatever. So let me just give you a little backstory about this book. This is the story of a bunch of lovable losers, hopefully they're lovable, from a dive bar in Hell's Kitchen, who start waking up one day with superpowers. Superpowers, like we got one 14-year-old boy that is invisible. That's his only power. There's a woman, Sarah, who can see electricity. She can actually observe things happening in sort of like an electrical spectrum. She's also constantly generating like a powerful electrical charge. So no making out with that girl. Jesus, who is that? There's a police officer who can teleport, but the only place he can teleport to, initially at least, is he just keeps winding up back in his bathroom of his apartment. Like he'll be in the middle of investigating crime, then poof, back in the bathroom of his apartment. And then we got our standard I am become Shiva, guy's senses all cranked up to 11. and starts to get a complex as a result of it there. Anyhow, we're pretty late into the game in the story. So, yeah, some spoilers will abound right here. But what's happening at this point is this is 4 a.m. There have been 4 chapters at 4 a.m. on the 5th day of everything that's going down. Structurally, this is set up so that all the chapters happen in sequence, and you can see what time they're occurring at over a spread of about 5 days. So far, in New York City, what's happened? One of the characters, Matthew, acting at basically our antagonist in the story, is a guy named Kaiser Duchance. Kaiser Duchance is a drunken police officer who has the terrible misfortune to one day run into a young woman, I think a Filipino woman who has completely lost her mind. She charges at him with a knife, and he puts a bullet right between her fucking eyes and blows out the back of her brain. And it just turns out that he thought she was pregnant, actually, and it's going to be a whole thing because he was pissed drunk at the time where he shot her. But it turns out that her insides were just full of a weird cancer. Looked like she was full of eels, just all black and stringy. Ugh. So, thinking nothing of it, Duchance is swiftly kicked off of the force for his creepiness, and he starts going around trying to find a young man who could exonerate him because he witnessed the whole thing going down. That man, or youngling, or teenager, or whatever the fuck you want to call him, is Matthew Hausterlitz. So Matthew Hausterlitz is in the midst of a transformation himself, becoming kind of like a more bestial, little beast boy type situation where he's just tearing people apart and so forth. And so, acting as the pawn of Duchance, Matthew has sort of been, because Duchance has picked up some kind of mind control type powers there. So one of his first acts was to have Matthew go out to JFK Airport with I think we used an M16 in this, which sucks. I hate to use such a generic weapon, but it's what Duchance would know. He's a former EOD. And so he just took aim like he's fucking shooting skeet at one of the incoming planes. That's Flight 141, American Airlines, coming in from London Heathrow, flying into JFK, and he unloads on the cockpit. Now, there's a place where I went out and took some pictures of this guy, too. I can put them up at some point. But there's a place where the planes come in, and they're literally like 100 feet off of the ground. And if you felt like it, you could do this, but please don't. Anyhow, so he shoots up the plane, crashes into JFK Terminal 2. 2 days later, there are about 200 pipe bombs laid all over Grand Central Terminal and the Port Authority bus terminal, and just the death toll is immense. They're all stuffed full of ball bearings and roofing nails and nonsense, blow up everywhere. And unfortunately, because the Port Authority bus terminal in New York City is a rickety piece of shit, it partially collapses. So why is all this happening? It's because Duchance hungers endlessly for bloodshed. Duchance is infected with a kind of spiritual parasite that grows stronger the more suffering it soaks up. That's neat. It's kind of like Scientology. Anyhow, so it's in his best interest to set the city completely ablaze, to just turn everybody on everybody else, and to have unlimited violence. And then we get to here. This is day 4, where a massive riot has begun in Chinatown. And Duchance sort of gathers sort of cadre of what we call the Lost Boys around him here. These are young men, some of them homeless, some of them aimless, directionless, estranged from their families and so forth. They wind up drifting into Duchance's orbit, and he's like a black hole. They can't fucking escape. That's this chapter right here. We're going to talk a little bit about the Lost Boys of Chinatown. So, Lemon Baby and the Electric Lady by Zak Zyz. Chapter 74, The Lost Boys. 5.4, 4 a.m., Chinatown. I love just saying Chinatown. Oh, shout out to Logic right there. Well, I'll try to get a lot of comments. I think I fixed the Twitch button for Logic, so it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. They all hate that rich, melted butter voice that comes from nowhere. mysterious baritone. Yeah. Ooh, man, it's fucking. Oh, it's already hot and muggy as fuck today. I'm not happy about this climate situation right here. I'm gonna get to the point where I'm gonna have to come down and blast the AC before I can even hop into the studio. Cause Jesus, it's like I'm stuck to God's own balls here. They all hate that rich melted butter voice that comes. We can't hear the AC. Well, no, the AC is on. Yeah, like it's on right now. But you can't hear it because of like a little bit of clever fuckery with some of our settings here. What I'm saying is that I just need to come down here like in like 30 or 40 minutes before I edit and turn it on so that I'm not sweating my fucking balls off here. And in the writing streams, we will be playing music to block all this out, I think. Yeah, we'll probably. I think there's a pretty good chance that we'll music it up. What do y'all think? Maybe I can get like I bet that there's a. I bet there's like a scrolling music bar plugin for OBS. We could maybe do that. I did some really neat stuff with OBS actually recently. There's a plugin where you can take the stage from OBS and use it as a webcam source, which is going to be really helpful for doing like Fiasco and Grab It and shit like that. Anyhow. Now playing marquee or blink type tags from non-chatters that watch. Yeah, like, well, I'm just assuming, like, because I mean, back in the day, there was like shit like foobar and so forth that would like pop up in your browser window. But yeah, like your Spotify Now playing feed, Spotify has like a pretty significant API associated with it there. So it's not unthinkable that like a plugin could just pull that, Or like the easiest way is to just like have your Spotify window be in the same position all the time. But I don't always have like the window open. All right, so let's see. There we go. I fucking fixed it. Oh, but I didn't turn on the goddamn scoreboard. I think it's up. Hold up. Yeah, there we go. So here you can see your glorious score right there, 188. Hell yeah. Wait, I feel like Spathy had more points yesterday. Well, let's fucking figure it out. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. They all hate that rich, melted butter voice that booms from nowhere. Duchance's baritone belting out the standards from a stage inside their skulls. Yeah, that's where we need that comment. Are we out here? Since the bombings, he's been omnipresent in Chinatown. Like stepping in a pile and smelling shit all day. Damn. Kaiser do chance. Make a smell that won't come off. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like that they spell a lot wrong. Yeah. What? What are you telling me what's new in page... Cancel. Where's our fucking document? There we go. I guess Pages just fucking updated in the midst of it there. What up, Jira? It's going pretty well. We just got 13 chapters left to do. So like 13 more days. Logic says, I guess I should change my password now that you streamed it live. Where the fuck was your password? Oh, I don't know. Let me see. Oh, did we give Spathy his comma point, by the way? There we go. Now he's got a comma point. What do we got here? Ooh. Yeah. I do like that stepping in a pile. No, I like it's a death sentence. Mm-hmm. No, I'm trying to keep this out of second person right there, which is hard because it's like very narraty. And narrators just love to fucking, yeah, it's like you fucking jazz. You know what I'm saying, cats? You know, that kind of shit. Yeah, I do like stepping in a pile. Where? Hold on, I'm trying to see where's the next tune. Okay. Cool. Since the bombings, he's become ubiquitous in Chinatown. Like Smith. No, yeah, I can't fucking make it work. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. I'm gonna make it work though. I really want to get this fucking tortured ass metaphor to work out. Jogging your thoughts. Occupied Chinatown. Own Chinatown. Commandeer. Overrun. Yeah. No, I think that's a little excessive right there. It looks nothing like Christmas tonight. Unless it's Christmas in Mogadishu. There's some snow, but it's just a... There are so many fires. A dozen buildings are in different stages of burning down. It began just after midnight. A couple of Okay. Alright, so Mott Street is the arcade. Let's see, where are we going to be at? What street are they going to? We got fucking Baird. That's passive. Mulberry Street. Baxter Street. I like Baxter as our street. Cool. Okay. Ugh, killing me here. Yeah, that's what I'm working on. I'm just gonna take out Mogadishu. I think it's I know Mogadishu's shitty, but I don't think that tracks. Channeling red. All right, let me see what fucking. Yeah, we're getting nowhere this morning. It's killing me. All right, what do we got here? Breaking IRC news. Okay, cool. FNet News is coming back 17th. Thank God. Yeah, because I was doing a shitty fucking job of keeping up with FNet News. I just don't care about the news. I really just do not give a shit. Oh, good. Eminem released a song about George Floyd. Great. I'm sure that's good. With Kid Cudi. Ugh. That's some fucking good news. All right. So I'm glad Eraser found a place to stay. Also glad I didn't have to kick somebody out of my apartment to make room for him and his gigantic dog. All right, 7:15. Well, I gotta get my last installment in then. I was planning on working on that anyway. What do we got here? All right, let me get back to. Whew. Glad Eraser's okay. Yeah, when he didn't make it up here, I was like, oh shit, something's wrong. Cool. Oh, I like that. Chinatown doesn't look much like Christmas tonight. The snow is only barely sticking. There's a thin layer of glare. The snow is barely sticking. It's a thin layer of gray sludge mottled with black ash from the burning buildings. And they're anything but festive. Chapter needed some work. Yeah, we just took it out. I know it's junk. Got him. That's already on top of it right here. The burning began at midnight. 2 boys hopped on their electric delivery bicycles and zipped down Baxter Street. Yeah. Oof. Ah. Yeah, guess what? Guess what? This is a chapter that we are definitely re-editing. We may need to take another day on it. It's just progress seems slow. I like made a gigantic dinner last night. Had a bunch of wine. So I'm yeah, like I definitely went too far on the when should I eat type situation. I fucking how did that go? I marinated some steak in like red wine and Worcestershire sauce and mustard powder and threw a bunch of onions and garlic in there with it. And then just let that sous vide for about 4 hours. Then I took all the juice and marinade that was in there and I reduced it down to a demi-glace with some butter. And I air fried some broccoli and the shit was fucking for real. I am so like somebody I don't know keeps sending me calendar invites, and I hate them very much. Anyhow, and then I made some scallop potatoes to go with all that. Jesus, I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna make a really nice dinner tonight, and it was fucking banging. And then I had to clean up like every dish in the universe, but it was worth it. It sounds delicious. I ate a salad. I should have ate a fucking salad. I don't know why. It's just been like a long time since I had. Today I'm gonna go to the supermarket and actually like cook something, like that's more keto-y and whatever. I got to tell you, man, the air fryer is the fucking truth. That broccoli is crispy and delicious. So I'm gonna try to find more vegetables that I can air fry. I want to try all kinds of shit with it, like chicken breast and all kinds of whatnot. Because I'm wondering if I could do like fucking buffalo chicken chunks and then just air fry them and have them crispy as fuck. That sounds legit to me. I'm gonna try that. You might have to sous vide them first or something. Air fryers are great. JLSoft, does JLSoft not approve of air fryers? What the fuck? I was like a little doubtful. Honestly, I was like, this sounds like a fucking gimmick, right? But then I got a hold of that broccoli, and I was like, oh, okay, this is way crispier than I could ever get it in an oven. I believe he's wrong about what they are. Yeah, because I have like a toaster oven that's like meant to be convection. It doesn't it's nothing like this. It really, and they're super fast too. It's relatively easy to clean up. I got to tell you, I'm pretty happy about it. JLSoft may just be like a deep fat fryer from way back, but especially because I'm not cooking anything that's battered, right? I'm not making, I'm not battering. So yeah, I don't. And if I had a deep fat fryer, I would never fucking use it because just like wasting all that oil would drive me crazy. All right, what do we got here? The burning began at midnight. Oh, I don't think that's even gonna make it in there. I want something that like contrasts what they normally deliver there. I ate twice today and still hungry. Battered stuff works fine. If the batter isn't too runny, you can always put a baking sheet under the food. I mean, it's like a pot, right? It's a Teflon coated interior pot, so it's not the end of the world at all. If like batter just like burns on the bottom of it, so what? Doesn't matter. It's like a little tray that you put it on. Now, I'm like pretty hungry as well, there, Logic, to tell you the truth. And I ate like a giant meal last night. I don't know. Something with the moon. No, I don't like that. So one thing that I'd like to change up. So yeah, I want to have like the dichotomy between. Well, dichotomy is the wrong fucking word here. So structurally, all these boys seem like they're, we hop in, they're like terrified of Duchance, and like we need to like get across how fucking fun it is to burn down a city. It really is a tremendous deal of fun, and so I don't think it's coming across like, yeah, maybe something. Maybe the boys are like full of Christmas cheer. We could have this be something about how like these guys are like assembling bombs or some shit like that here. Yeah, I don't. I think. How deep are we into here? Let's try and get through a little bit more, but we're gonna redo this chapter tomorrow, almost for sure. And I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna get myself some cashews. Yeah. Logic says cashew nuts are my favorite nuts, besides dude's nuts, on account of how brutal they are to harvest. Every cashew is a little nugger of suffering. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Nugger of suffering. I love the copy paste a chicken nugger about you know what that's all about? The oh no, I want chicken nuggets. Fuck. Each fruit provides a single cashew. Aren't they like uncooked? Won't they just like make you? They're like a super. You'll like start blistering up and so forth. Yeah, I think they're like they're awful, right? It's like worse than poison ivy or some shit. How do we ever start eating those motherfuckers? Yeah, they're flowers, really, and the nuts are also outside of the fruit. Yeah, I've seen like the whole, like, this is a cashew, what the fuck, and like the like hippy dippy dudes like, yeah, raw uncooked cashews, dude, get at it, and they just fucking die, throw his clothes up. Hell yeah. I like that better. Yeah, I like the instead of like having like this fucking Christmas metaphor and like being like, actually it's not like a Christmas metaphor. Um, we we turn the assembly line into I thought about putting something about how they're slaves, but that yeah, that's better. Nice. The burning began at midnight. Two delivery boys zipping down Baxter Street, bringing a lot of heat. And Chinatown is destroyed. Mm. Actually, that kind of tracks. Yeah. If I can. Pages seems to agree with you. Congrats on 270 right there. God damn. It's like you made 9 edits a day for 30 days straight. That's considerable. Um, yeah, I think we can just we it's too hard to make that contrast work. Hard to find real life milk crates these days. They're all locked up. Very easy in New York. Yeah. They're not used to carrying such a heavy load. No, I'm just getting rid of it entirely. Yeah. Mm, yeah. Whining and protest is anthropomorphizing the motors. Yeah. They would not. Obviously, motors don't protest, but it feels like they do. They're like, it's too heavy. Lose weight. So I'd like to keep that one. Oh, we're not in past tense. Yeah. Yeah, we bust our two tenses right there. I'm forced to do the opposite of move forward. Uh, under heavy load. There we go. Are they brushless motors? Is that what we call them? Here, hold on. God, like $1,000. It's fucking expensive. Rear driving motors. It doesn't say what kind of motors they are. Yeah, I'm actually gonna give Spathy a point right there. Yeah, that's. Wow, look, it's got a dual fucking battery in the sky, and like a little stand on the back. What type of motor is it? Controller. Rear driving motor. It doesn't say what kind of motor it is though. Huh. Actually looks pretty badass to tell you the truth there. Alright, so yeah, it won't be brushless DC, that's what I want. Oh wait, here's brushless. Kind of AC with 3-phase. What? Why would they have an AC motor in a fucking bike? No, no, they're just direct DC, man. No fucking way they got AC. Yeah, because like the motor is running on DC power anyhow. Why would you change to AC? Yeah, you got to be thinking of something different. Yeah, let's take a look. Hub motor versus mid drive. Let's see. Oh, this is all like regular fucking bicycles. Okay, in order to get 3-phase power, what you need for torque, what you need, well, maybe this guy's right. That seems crazy to me, but e-bikes use brushless DC. Okay. But these are like assist type things. Yeah, those are like brushless motors. Ship by, I would never do that. Okay. I mean, we're really just doing this. Yeah, what if they fucking... 750 watts is the federal limit? Fucking feds. Fuck you. Fuck you. Because they're assholes. Alright, so this is all... It's because we're saying bike. Yeah, whatever. Big delivery tonight. Phase shift. Let's see. The phase switching is done by a controller. I should read up on it. Brushless DC. It tracks which phase the motor is in and provides the right phase to... I did see that they had like controllers and so forth on these guys. Like a step driver. Alright. Or... Hold on, let me read through this a little bit. Okay, yeah, so the whole fucking... this needs to be put into first tense. Yeah, let's make it. We're gonna change this up. And in fact, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna tell you right now. Like we're just not making good progress with this writing this morning. So I'm gonna pause here, and we're gonna come back to it like tomorrow morning. We'll try to get this chapter done because we're just fucking spinning our wheels literally here. Actually, starting torque is provided by meat. Well, I guess it depends on the. We're probably talking about two different kinds of electric bikes right here. No, you know what? I want to get this fucking chapter done. Yeah, yeah. Okay. we're a ways off of that. Yep, they are indeed. Cool. I like that we're taking out this past tense bullshit right here. Present tense. All right, so where is Chinatown? Cool. Yeah, I'm all right. So I'm glad that I figured out what the fuck to do here. Oh, Chinatown's small. So where's Mott Street? Okay, cool. Yeah, so they are zipping. The arcade's down here. No, I think Mulberry's the street that they should burn. Baxter sounds better, but Mulberry is right over here. So what, that's not fucking helpful, Google. God. I don't need to be at Than Hoi #1. Let's try there. Alright, so what are they gonna burn up on old Mulberry? Yeah, this is what they are blowing up. Yeah, this should zip over to Mulberry. Cool. Utsuro Bune. What is? Oh yeah, the fucking Zipacopter right here. Mulberry. What are they? And Bayard Street. Okay, cool. So let's zip, bip, Bayard. Put on my brand new doggy underwear. Okay, New Shanghai. Fucking get back to where you once belong. What are you doing? Alright, so yeah, this is up Mott. Ooh, yeah, that could be burning down the. Yeah, that's what we want to burn up there on Mott Street. A little bit further. Chinese Consolidated Benevolent Association. Hell yeah, that's what they're burning down right there. It's only one G. Oh yeah, there we go. So, well done, Spiffy. For total domination victory, spray chemical into mouth, then eat the roach. Damn. I'm glad we don't have that many of the. Like, there are not a lot of roaches up here. I'll find like one once in a while, but there's not that many of them. Yeah, that's just a missed capital right there. Yeah, let's give it to logic. American X needs verbed, like cunt needs fucked. No, in fact, Let's take a look. Yeah. Change to avoid. How much do we need to avoid a repeat of the word up? Is it better that way? Oh, shoot up. Is that the kind of? Is it too hokey to have them be like humming "Flight of the Valkyries" right there? Would I do that if I were like? Yeah. We should give these boys names. Honestly. We could potentially use this time to fucking. We could do a callback to one of the characters that are established earlier. Yeah, let's make these fucking characters walk. God damn, this chapter needs some work, right? It's not just me. I'm not just crazy. We're fucking putting that work in today. Feels like. But I could be wrong, but I'm not. What do we got here? All right. Yeah, this is a good spot to. I hope Logic got his point for changing up there. I don't think he did. Boom. He's got that point. All right, let's give these guys. What can we? Yeah, so we can't have both of those fucking things. It's one or the other. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's right. I'm sorry, I had a coffee emergency. That's alright. Yeah, we need to. I'm just not writing super well today. I'm fucking need to stay clear of that wine. I'm all foggy. Yeah, yeah, like that's definitely the case. I swear, I just have to. I'm gonna be one of those fucking never drinks at all type people, just so that I get better writing done. may need to load on electrolytes after a night of drinking. Maybe. Yeah, I have some of that fasting salt water in my refrigerator. Gatorade works well. Yeah, sometimes I used to drink coconut water in that situation. Plastic glass of water in the fridge for the next morning. That's a good fucking tactic. Yeah, it's still passive, but that's a little. Nah. Hold on. All right, let's try. Oh, I like that much better. The Chinese community center they were hoping to hit has already been torched. Hell yeah. Yeah, this is much improved. Just like the personification of like two super duper minor characters or whatever. But I also like the fact that they're terrified. Like Duchance has to be like a terrifying figure, right? Where you're just like, don't fucking look at him and so forth. But at the same time, uh, as anybody, I'm sure all of us are familiar with the experience of commanding an army of 14-year-old boys. And holy fuck. Man, if you want somebody to burn down a city, child soldiers are the way to do it. They just can't get enough of that wonder. And they're not afraid of dying. And they're fucking brutal, just monstrous. They have no concept of self, no restraint. They're impervious to pain. Uh, yeah, children are. I mean, you got children. You know what I'm fucking talking about. They're fucking. Being a good person is something that we beat into people and terrify into them and punish into them and so forth. Nobody rolls out of the womb as a good person, right? Babies are only cute and nice and so forth because they don't have the power to do anything. Like even once they start getting to be 2 years old, and you're like, God, this kid's such a piece of shit. One more reason to kill them all. I mean, we're working on it. Beowulf just in the chat has like the Guy Fawkes mask. Put your hands in the air, yeah. I don't know why that's funny to me. I love Outcast. Throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you like fish and grits and all that pimp shit, just let me hear you say, oh yeah. Yeah, it's like one of the most classic, like, oh, if only we could be evil, but people just wanting to experiment on kids and have them, like, throw them in like a desert island where they have to fend for themselves and see what language develops. And, ooh. Yeah, so we're changing that up a little bit. One thing, I think it's not apparent to the reader if when they say it's a lost cause, like if the brothers know that the building will burn down or that it will not burn down. And it should be like that. Let's try that. Yeah, I like that a little bit better. That works. That tracks a little better. The other thing we could have done, the brothers have seen enough fires tonight to know this one's a done deal. Done deal is one way that I could put it. No, this one's done for. Stefan Wagstaffel, howdy. Yeah, welcome. Not a lot of people come through on Periscope. So you can go to youtube.com/Zak Zyz. We should put the some more info in that black empty spot above there. Yeah, so if you want to take part in the editing, just basically anybody who feels like it can submit an edit. If it's accepted, we'll give you a point on this leaderboard. Look at this amazing leaderboard right here. And then all these people are going to be thanked in the acknowledgments page of the printed book. And then if you want more info about me, it's www.zakzyz.com. And or like, I guess you could just hit me on Twitter or whatever the fuck. But yeah, I mean, that's a really nice thing, logic about the narrative style of this book is that we have almost unlimited carte blanche. I don't know why I say carte blanche all the time, but we have so much liberty to do informal type speech. And like so many places in the book, because of the Lemon character, I'm able to just say ridiculous shit that a character would never think and never say. And I honestly, Lemon is like one of the MVPs of this book. Just the introduction of that character lets us get away with so much bullshit. Loving it. Unlimited carte blanche. Yeah, like so. Yeah, it's a double superlative right there. I love it. Hell yeah. Lemon is my hero. I fucking love Lemon. I was so saddened when like a few two people in the and I'm not gonna name names or whatever, but two people in the beta reader were just like, yeah, I just don't get this character. Like, he's kind of static. He doesn't really have an arc. And I was like, Uh, you know, at that point that you and that person are never going to see eye to eye on any topic ever. All right, so let's try. Hector puffs out his cheeks like he's playing a trumpet and blubs out. Blah 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 blah. All right, so blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. And then blah 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 blah. This is so stupid. Oh shit, it's Burger. Come to haunt us whole thing. What do we got right here? So Hector puffs out his cheeks like he's playing a trumpet and blubs out. I wonder, this looks so stupid to me. I don't think. Uh, as a reader, truth in blahs. All right, so I'm not. I feel like Dark Mage here, filling in like 70 pages with just the word "fuck you." Look at this nonsense on here. But Hector puffs out his cheeks like he's playing a trumpet. He blubs out. And then we have to have a colon in there too, which is, I don't know, this is a good idea to have in the book. Hector puffs out his cheeks like he's playing a trumpet. He blubs out, blub blub blah 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 blah, blub blub. Yeah, blub blub blah 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 blah, blub. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah. There we go. Cool. That's why it didn't look right. I separate all my thoughts with colons when I'm writing letters to my girlfriend. It makes me look really smart. I just, when I see that, I just think that of a guy separating his thoughts with colons, like stuffing each individual letter up his ass, and then like just walking up to her and like setting his thumb. Delivery for you, like a mailbox flag. So mailboxes used to have flags. That was a thing that used to happen. Alpha grammar move. To a song and ask who can identify it. Nobody could, but the beat was Happy Birthday. So easy to assume the beat would give it away. So no, we're ugh, I can't get it out of italics. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Ugh, fucking italics. Ugh, I can't get escape them. All right. Oh, so YouTube. Why does YouTube eat all the Logic's fucking chats? I think Spithywa is like a moderator, and that's can't shake the big ass butt. He's creeped out by that fucking cockroach. Oh, just close your eyes and lull to sleep, and try not to think about it climbing inside of your asshole and laying its eggs inside of you, and you becoming pregnant with a vast horde of cockroach larvae. Real. Yeah, just whatever you do, don't think about that. Okay. So we did all that work to Spithywa is dominating the scoreboard due to YT chat commands that eat my comma chats. Is it really eating your comma chat? I can potentially just make you a moderator in the chat, and then maybe that will exempt you from. Let me do that right now. Yeah. Uh oh, it's about to rain. Oh, I gotta log out of this account. Sign out. Oh, god damn it. It logged out of the whole fucking account? Oh, I clicked on the wrong fucking thing. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, you have to click switch accounts. Oh, the worst is that. Switch account. Add account. There we go. There we go. Now you get your level right. Yeah, YouTube has made it a real pain in the ass to do this. Okay, wow. Hot 4 people watching this motherfucker right here. And then we can go to Logic and add moderator. Logic is now a moderator every channel. Hold on. I don't think Spathywa is a moderator either. So Spathywa is a moderator right there, and these guys have earned this. Lemon is my hero. Let me see. Oh, I don't see any missing fucking chats in there. I don't know. Well, now you're a fucking moderator. Right there. License to blog. Hell yeah. Yeah. So hopefully, let's see if that stops you, and then just anybody who's valuable as an editor or as a human being, we can just moderate, and maybe sidesteps into that. Cool. YouTube just eats them. I bet I could just fucking. I wonder if I could potentially, like, just on our writing stream, set it up as like an overlay. I could probably do that, honestly. Like, if I were smart, if we ever get to a point where comments are really important, I could basically like have this screen right here that you see over on your left, that I could overlay the chat comments on it, so I'm seeing it the whole time that I'm writing it, and I don't have to glance to like the side. But honestly, glancing to the side. Wait. Hold on. Did the fucking font size change here? Look at what? 11 point. Yeah, why did it fucking go to 11 point font out of nowhere? God damn. Get the fucking 12 point. Not 2 point. There we go. And that's oblique. Cool. Character style is not cool. Sometimes I wait to put in edit suggestions because I'm in a roll. Yeah, like writing is so flow based. You know what I mean? It's like always in. Yeah, I don't think I could actually edit that way. But if we ever get to a point where we're working on something where the edits are like continual and important, we could do that. Mark's got a milk crate. Yeah, behind him is... Wait. It's comma time. Love it. Love it right there. Oh, I'm so happy that we have the comma block. That changed my life right there. We got light rain starting. I'm gonna go out and get some breakfast. I'm still gonna do it if I can feel like it. What the fuck? Mm. He would shout fire in the hole. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm already. Yeah, yeah. I'm well aware that that sentence has got to change. Uh, but I'm gonna give you a point anyway for recognizing the very obvious that that's a shitty sentence. And this is another paragraph. Oh yeah, yeah. Cool. I love that whoof. No, I don't think Vanguard is usable there. Mark's following him with a milk crate full of Molotovs. Yeah, I like the following him there. And then guess what? It's comma time. I like that they're shouting like, yeah, these guys have so much more personality now, just from the work that we've done in this chapter. God, look at how much you can see all the bones of trying to get to where we're at, right? Like all these little fragments. Woof, hardware store. Woof, dry cleaning shop. Like benzene in the morning. Okay, and then this is, how deep are we into it? We're at 246, right? We're going to stop for the day right here because the rest of this needs to be put into present tense, and we're not like firing on all cylinders. But I like that we powered the fuck through this and got like, I know where I need to go. I know what I need to do. Cool. So we're gonna stop there. Dry cleaners. Dry cleaning shop. So people do say dry cleaning shop up here, but I like that edit actually. Let's check out the window. I wanted to include the window treatment shop because I've actually worked, done like consulting work at a place down there, but it doesn't make any sense. So it says don't ignore Zas Town. Yeah, not capitalized. He's getting a point for it. Boom. Some Zas for that ass. Hell yeah. So yeah, that is fixed, and we didn't ignore his comments. I think he lagged. I think we have a paint store elsewhere. Oh yeah, this gets gangsta. All right, yeah, this is what I was mentioning the other day. We're gonna start getting into some long, difficult chapters and so forth. Ugh. But yeah, let's stop here. So we got through. Well, we don't. If we only do half a chapter, we don't get a word count here. But so this is gonna be day 77, and then we put 248. Yeah, I really like the addition of those brothers. That changes the whole fucking that changes up the whole game for me right here. The fact that and I will tell you just in about 2 fucking seconds they're going to be splatted all over the wall of a spot. Skin brain is in bug scanning mode and my skin is in crawling mode. I got to lay off that methamphetamine. Should have caused you problemos. I like these are like the bottle kids from we're gonna use that I like the bottle kids from whatever. Yeah, this is much better, and I will tell you like the ass end of this book, pretty much all of day 5 and going back, it's gonna need the most work out of all the things that we've done so far, because there'll be like lots of places where like when I got to the rewrite, it's just like yeah whatever, this all fucking good, yeah whatever, yeah, like haha, you like enjoy this bullshit, future Zach, you got to deal with my nonsense. And now here I am, future Zach, having to deal with the fucking nonsense. But the other part is, one, there may be keep an eye on the pacing as this is going on, because a huge complaint from readers who make it to chapter 5 is like everything happens so fast. And I think what they're really saying is like not like I don't like action or I don't want you to wrap up this fucking long ass story. What they're really saying is like transitions are too abrupt. There got to be some chapters floating around where they just don't care about them. Like I didn't care about this chapter as much until it was like these 2 creepy brothers like fucking. We can do a little bit more development work on them, but especially we want to make sure that the reader gets a satisfying conclusion to like all these threads. Right? The reader wants to know, hey, what's up with Gary? What's up with Duchance? What's up with Matthew? What's happening with Big Sarah? And what's Maybe up to? What about that girl he raped? Like. All that shit needs to be tied up. Yeah, so... Oh, hold on. What are we, What are we... We'll try to... I don't think we can put in bottle kids in the actual, fucking thing. But, yeah, like... And also, this thing right here, like I was like, is that too stupid to include into it? But now that we've like put it into the thing, it contains a nugget of essential childishness that really fucking sells this thing for me. That I love that now, and it took like you saw how I had to like work out each individual blah 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 blah. So, like music, people expect a resolution to the discordant notes. Ooh. It's still killing me that we didn't... I don't know, maybe we'll have that chili dog make a resurgence at the... I'm laughing, but honest to God, I'm like, man, maybe I should find a way to fucking work that half-eaten chili dog in there. Imagine being telepathic and personally experiencing every itchy asshole in a 2-block radius at the same time. Yeah, Gary is, like he's powering up too as this shit is going down. And he's gonna make. I didn't spend fucking. So as we're moving into it, I think we have a really good development arc for Matthew for the most part. I think we're okay with maybe Lemon. He's fucking dynamite. You don't have to worry about Lemon. I like where Sarah goes. She may be a little bit threadbare, and maybe a little disappointing for readers. Carl Mason is the one that I worry about the most, because he's the least established as a character, and he has the strongest change. And the change in Carl Mason all appears off camera, while he's gliding through parallel universes or whatever there. So I think that may be a note that we have to cut or work on or whatever. Okay, but this is as much as we can do. We got to do a show today. Kind of setting myself up for failure because tomorrow is a day after a show, so it may just take an extra day. But I like the work that we're doing. No wonder Gary's insane. They're all fucking insane. All right, everybody, have a good Friday. We're gonna try and do a show tonight. I don't see any reason why we wouldn't have one. I feel okay. I just need to not play video games for 24 hours straight today. And everybody be good.